Hello, everyone. I'm DM Pat. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Grand Quest. Here's our wonderful players.
Hey everyone, I'm Mithril, and I play Kane, our resident broody half-vampire ranger.
Hello, my name is Yone, and I will be playing Zoe, the Fathomless Warlock, an obscure, tentacly character hoping to embed himself into the party.
Hello, I'm Kelly. I play Sifina, a Sucker of Stars druid and grave cleric, who has been tasked by Tenelith to balance the scales of life and death.
Hey everyone, I'm Isaac, also known as Rapid Pup, and I voice Sif, the man trapped in a wolf's body for a crime he committed.
Hey everyone, I'm Matt. I play Trevor, the grumpy Oath of Vengeance paladin who is just trying not to die while he figures out the truth about what happened to his family.
Hi, I'm Wayne. I play Gorez, a fighting rogue who decided to step out of his brother's shadow, start his own gang somewhere else.
Hi everybody, my name's Bridger, and I am playing Oscar, a wild druid with memory loss.
Welcome back, everybody, to Grand Quest. Last session, the party made their way to separate off into their respected missions. We followed the team to the compound as they figured out a way to get into the compound without being seen, using Kane's vampiric abilities to crawl in, and Oscar switched into a bat where Yone, who plays Zoe has chosen to climb up the wall and use Dimension Door, taking Sif with him as they are going to shoot into the study. But I kind of want to see what Zoe, the strange tentacly character, what his Dimension Door looks like. So Zoe, could you please explain to us how that looks and what happens and what horrors Sif undergoes as he gets ripped from one point to another?
Yes, so after Zoe floats up to this area, he takes his hands and kind of jabs them what looks like into the air in front of it. But as he does that, he begins to tear his two hands apart, tearing a rift into space itself, is what it looks like, revealing the far room which he intends to go to. He continues to rip apart the edges of this tear in space until it's wide enough to fit both him and Sif. As he steps into it and into the room that he was intending to go to.
Very well. Kane, you holding Oscar or working with Oscar, walk your way down the wall as you then slip into the garden and make your way into the through the window and into the study. Hold on, not study. 1 second, I got the wrong one.
You said it was a study/office.
Yeah, I might have misspoke. Oh yeah, here it is, right here. Okay, there we go. Okay, you crawl your way through the window right here, kind of behind the piano. So you may place your tokens as you, Zoe and Sif appear here. Inside this room is well furnished with very fancy kind of hardwood furniture. A redwood mahogany piano sits next to you and Oscar as Oscar shifts back into himself, which I will be playing Oscar tonight due to him being out and our temporary player is not able to. So, bam. But both of you kind of are standing next to this extremely nice piano, and you guys all kind of find yourself in this what looks to be kind of like office/sitting room area that seems to be for what he would call Mr. Black's or Callister Black's hobbies, and where he goes to unwind and spend time. What would you guys like to do? I do want to let you guys know that this door is open. So I would decide to be quiet if I were you. But the way that we're going to actually function this is we're going to go into a consistent initiative. So I need you guys to roll me initiative so that you guys can function quickly.
21 for Sif.
So we have for Zoe a 16, For Sif, a 21. For Oscar, we have an 18.
I also rolled an 18.
And you also rolled an 18. All right, I'm gonna go after. Oscar's gonna go after you.
Okay.
So I'm gonna place this in story handouts.
I rolled a 4
So that we have
and still got an 18.
handouts. Boom. Okay. There we go. Now I have your guys' initiatives. All right. So, what would you guys like to do right now? You guys are in this kind of hobby living room area. The door is open to the hall that is clearly the connector to a lot. Outside a small window here, you can see what looks to be a garden slash green, I would say a garden. And right outside, you can see through the window that you climbed in through, Kane, the servants' quarters, where there seems to be a few servants tidying up inside, and a few of them walking back to the main area.
Okay. I'm going to move away from the window. Stealthily. Quietly.
I do need you all to roll me a stealth as they pass through this window here. Right here.
14.
14?
24 for Sif.
Damn, nice, Sif.
He used to be a robber.
That does make sense. What about you, Zoe?
That was not good. It was a 9.
A 9. Okay. And then I need to roll for Oscar, but I accidentally closed the tab. Oh, Google's bull crap. Be patient with me, everybody. I have to run all the enemies and Oscar tonight, so. Okay, stealth check coming in. He has disadvantage on this. Rolling. He got an 11, so it looks like we have, overall, we have a somewhat success. I'm going to roll for their perception. Okay, looks like you guys are good. They rolled a 10, so even the lowest still succeeded besides, I guess, Zoe. Zoe rolled a 9. Overall, the party had a decent rate of success, so I'm going to let them kind of continue passing on, though somewhat suspicious as one of them stops and kind of looks in a little bit. But the other one, what are you doing? We've got the dining room to clean. Yes, yeah, you're right. Sorry, I just thought I saw something. No, we'll check it out later. Or have one of the guards to go look at it. We gotta hurry as they continue on. So, what would you guys like to do?
I am going to message Kane real quick.
Okay.
It is a whisper spell, so I am going to whisper to him. If you do see them coming back, you're dressed as a guard. Play the part. What were you saying, though, Zoe?
Zoe's gonna levitate his wand in front of him with Mage Hand, which is not used with a verbal or somatically. And bow his head, close his eyes, and begin to pray as he regains a spell slot. And then...
Also, I didn't actually use disguise self. Pat had me climb through a window.
Oh, you didn't.
Neither have I yet.
Yeah.
But he is going to whisper his levitation spell and begin to levitate as if to not make any footsteps or sound.
Very well.
Let me recon what Sip said. If they do come by, and if you can disguise yourself.
Okay. All right.
I was planning on casting disguise self on myself, so.
You do that now.
Mm-hmm.
Have you gotten a good look at the internal guards yet?
Shit, nope, not doing it yet then.
Okay.
I do wanna. You said this door is open.
Yes, it is open.
I wanna like peek around the corner.
Very well.
And see if I can see anything.
If you see anything, be sure to tell me, so we can reduce the
So-
amount of noise we make.
You peek out and see probably 2 guards mainly stationed in along the wall that you're at right here. So you're right here.
Mm-hmm.
You have a guard here and a guard here. Up there, you spot the 2 servants heading this direction right here as they walk through these doors here and disappear. You do get a pretty good look at the guard here. They are wearing, let me make sure I describe these guys right. Here we go. Come on, load game. There we go. All right, let's see here. They are looking like they've got kind of this almost draconic like armor. You see large claws, large black claws, kind of cresting over the pauldrons of the armor, as the armor itself slenders itself near the waist in like sharp archings of metal, along with black and red chainmail. They have an essence of this bit of green faded, like dripping from the more stomach area of them, but it's more of a decal, not a real actual drip. It just kind of looks like it. It almost reminds you of a black dragon in a way.
That's not concerning whatsoever. Actually, I have a question. Is there a particular uniform these servants are wearing?
Most of them seem to be wearing almost like these long cloaks, long like robe like things, almost like what you would see at like in video. Like the best way I can explain it, the starter robes for video game mages. You know what I mean? They're long and they're kind of brown.
Okay.
But we're gonna move back to the room at hand here. All right, but that is what you see.
Okay. Zoe, are we still mind linked?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll even ask, what did you see?
There's only 2 guards in the hallway. But I'm wondering if it wouldn't make more sense to disguise myself as a servant instead of a guard. Typically, guards don't often pay attention to servants. They'll pay attention to another guard.
Makes sense. I trust your intuition. And he'll relay that information to the rest of the party also.
Can Zip do an investigation on any papers nearby? Oh.
Pat, you're muted.
Thank you. Sorry, there was the kids in the next room were really loud. Anyways,
If he sees any papers.
there aren't really. You can definitely do an investigation. However, you don't really see any papers, but you see a lot of different antiques.
You know what? Well, first mission at hand. Identify. I don't have. Sif's going to whisper to the rest of the group. Or I'll whisper to actually the other 2 message if I have to. I don't have detect magic, but we might want to put it on if we have it. And with that,
Yeah, go ahead. I was gonna say I could just talk to you, and we could just relay it psychically, just so that we can not whisper at
Have
all.
Zoe be the middleman.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm thinking. Also, I'll ask you, do you have anything to share, Sif? And allow a reply psychically.
Other than we might want to magically try to find whatever this is with detect magic, which I don't have for some reason. Wizards.
Mm-hmm. Very well.
I could dispel magic or whatever, but if not, I'm gonna start searching this room quietly.
He'll relay that to the rest of the party and ask Oscar what he thinks he can do.
Oscar replies, "Oh, I don't have dispel. I only have dispel magic. I don't have detect magic.
Wait, is Oscar still a bat?
No, he turned out of a bat.
No.
Can you turn into
But-
anything else right now?
But the problem, if I did that, then I wouldn't really have the ability to use any of my my abilities to help us in battle if we end up getting into it.
There.
Not
He'll
without a
relay that.
rest, anyways. But are we moving on from this room, or he's whispering, or are we looking around in here, or anything? This place looks more like a hobbies room than it is a study or something. We looking for papers, or I think an artifact or something.
I
don't
believe
know
an
that.
artifact.
But then,
I don't believe it's in this room.
For sure. I mean, but quick look wouldn't help. Wouldn't hurt. Can I give a quick
agreed.
investigation before we leave the room?
Yeah, Oscar will help you,
Perfect.
so you'll have advantage.
Bum. Yeah,
So,
15 at best.
A 15. As you're looking around the room and kind of looking throughout each one, a lot of these trinkets are like broken swords, damaged helmets, shattered magical staffs. They all look like they used to be magical items, or items that belonged to warriors or adventurers of the past. They're kind of like, they look like they're like this, like Callister Black might have a kind of a fascination with old warriors or adventurers.
Off of a quick look, do they seem any magical at all?
Not anymore. They definitely, the magical staves used to be, as you see a staff of fire, which is basically a pyromancer's go-to staff. But it has been broken in half and is on display with both halves.
I'm gonna look at Zoe. I think I might have a plan.
What are you thinking?
I have 2 potions of invisibility on me. I think if we hand one to Sif, hand one to Oscar, they can drink it. And then we can disguise ourselves as servants and move through with little to no issue. Only problem, those potions only last an hour, and the spell only lasts an hour, and I can't recast it.
Neither can I. A good plan, but I'd like to know where we think we're going first.
Oscar kind of walks over next to one of the windows. Well, right now, I mean, why don't we just go through the window? We can check the ones that we can get to from the outside, right? As long as the other windows can be opened.
Worth a shot. I could even try to mage hand that window up there before leaving.
Yeah, I mean, it's better than walking through all the guards. I mean, I know that's our MO is to fight our way through things, but if this is a stealth mission, we should probably be more like stealthy.
Well, if you have to go and be logical like that, I wasn't saying
Well,
fight them.
I mean,
What a sudden change, Oscar. I think it's a good idea. I vote for that plan.
It wouldn't hurt to check.
Should we go to the I think that's where the servants are, as he points down at the building at the rear here. Or should we go into the gardens?
I don't know that.
The servants may have more people.
Yeah.
Kane,
We
you
can go
did
through
see
the
as you were
garden.
walking by that there was a few more servants inside there than the two that left.
There are more people in that building. That little area.
Well, then I guess we
should
go to the
try
plants.
the gardens.
Okay. Oscar is going to attempt to get out of here stealthily.
I am going to cast Pass Without a Trace before this fucker moves.
Nice. He does have disadvantage on stealth, so nice.
It's still a +10.
So that's a 12, so plus 10 is a 22. Yeah, he as he's going through, he like is about to step and make a lot of noise as suddenly like shadow kind of reaches out and gives him a place to stand instead of on whatever he was about to crunch, some leaves on the grass or something, and he's now walking on shadow.
There is a slight red mist running through the shadows, by the way.
He checks this door, this window, and seeing if it's unlocked, he's going to investigate it. As he pushes it, it kind of like doesn't budge. He looks back to you guys and shakes his head, and then moves to the next window and attempts to open it. Yeah. As he goes to push on it, it doesn't give, but as he pushes on it, it kind of like bounces open, as it is a pull out or a push out from the inside, but a pull out from the outside. As he kind of like looks at you guys, looks back at the other window, and then kind of just gestures for you to come.
Yep, I am going to stealth a move out there.
Okay, give me a stealth check, everybody. Unless, Sif, are you staying in there? Is there something you
No.
want to look at?
Ooh, nat 20.
Hey, there you
I
go.
cast Without a Trace on, that's a 39.
So as you are kind of like, you step into your pass without a trace, to the rest, you still see yourself as solid, but to the rest of you, he has become mist. He like dispersed into mist.
Can you do that? Sif says over to Zoe.
No, not yet. I guess with a spell, but not quite like that.
The Pass Without a Trace does cover both Zoe and Sif. They are within the,
The 30.
I was gonna float on in there also.
Okay, you have advantage with your stealth because you are not touching the ground.
Ooh, I like that. Okay, let me roll stealth real quick. That's not stealth. Good thing
Dirty
it's not.
20? What is pass without
That
a
is
trace?
a plus 10,
30,
so you just got a
29.
30.
and
total.
Sif just got a
And a
29.
Yeah, like the wind, you travel as if you first Zoe, you're kind of walking, and now you are just now like every time the light, the fires, the sconces flicker with light, it's almost as if like you become part of that light and then back into that shadow. You're just kind of like fluid, as Sif is now just kind of stepping on shadow, like Oscar is, but lower to the ground. Almost as if he's sinking into the ground, it looks like, but he's not.
Slinking.
No, he's like, it looks like he's like sinking into the ground.
Like a bad video game. Just
Yeah, like
straight to the floor.
Skyrim.
Oh no!
If
He's swimming!
Like
if
splapping.
Brimvor was here, he'd
Oh
be
my
like,
god, we could put a bucket on these guards' heads.
All right, who's first? Oscar asks, who's first through the window? Just don't go to the floor.
I'll go then.
Okay.
Just float in there.
All right, you move your way through and in.
I will go through next, and I will step off onto the wall.
Okay, you two are perfectly fine. Oscar looks to Sif to see if he wants to go, or if Sif wants Oscar to go.
I got it.
Okay.
And I'm going to, like, God, how do I do this? I have a climbing speed, okay?
Just remember, he's a dog with a climbing
Yeah,
speed.
just remember.
Okay.
I use a combination of mage hand, I would say.
He
with my
just
climbing
clips
speed.
through the wall.
Yes, exactly.
He's like one of
but-
those mountain goats. He's got his paws on like
Oh,
a
yeah.
tiny little sliver of rock.
All right. So as Oscar, let's see. I think I have a better map for this one when it comes to the gardens. Yeah, greenhouse and study. Okay, here we go. All right. So as you guys kind of get in, please place your tokens. I know this is going to be kind of annoying. I'm sorry. Okay.
I am legitimately on the wall. Oh god!
Jesus,
Oh my
Yone.
god, I can't. It always does that. Thank you.
Do you have it like a preset to be big or something?
I must have. I will be up in
so-
the air next to Kane also.
You guys, as the rest of you step in before Oscar steps in, you realize that there is what looks to be some pots, some potted plants, placed in front of the door temporarily, like they were being, like the room is being shifted around to be redecorated. And if you would have gone through that door, it would have made a massively loud noise, as pots would have shattered. But the moment Oscar steps in, the big set of bushes here and trees start to shift as a vine lashes out towards him. Something has spotted him,
Oh great.
and he must make a dexterity saving throw. That is an 8. As it lashes out and grabs him and starts to pull him in to the bush.
Fuck. Okay, right off the bat. I want to try
Can I
dispelling
primal
magic.
savagery at it?
You want to cast? Okay, so hold on. First thing was said was dispel magic. You have a higher initiative for you, Sif.
Mm-hmm.
So you go first. Cast your dispel magic.
Oh god, okay. I know Sif has seen Feywild shit. He's should think about this, but let's try it.
Okay.
Cast dispel magic at 3rd level.
Do you target the vine or do you target the bunch of trees?
Is it a bunch of tree or one big tree?
This is a bunch of different trees, and something within this bunch of trees has grabbed Oscar and is
The
currently
vine itself,
dragging
then.
him in.
If it's a
Okay.
bunch, the vine itself.
All right, as you go and cast it, it will make a saving throw real quick. It did not do super well. It got a 13. As the dispel magic is cast upon it, it like rears back, letting go of Oscar, as it then like turns to attack you and like whips out towards you. And now, Kane, you can attack it with primal savagery.
And that has no verbal component, so.
Nope. But go ahead and roll an attack.
16?
16 will hit. Go ahead and do damage.
This is acid damage. 11.
11. As it lashes out towards Sif and is about to get to him, your claws strike through it, severing the vine as the rest of it sucks back in, and the trees start to shake and shiver as they the whole like bunch of them, suddenly large roots stick out and they scoot away from all of you.
But they don't seem to be attacking
They don't seem to be attacking anybody. They seem to be moving away from you can tell this bush or this tree creature has been trained by violence.
Oh.
So you just kind of basically did the same thing that anything would do to punish it.
No.
Oh, baby.
So like an injured dog, it hides in the corner. Oscar gets up.
Oh.
Are we
That
okay?
hurts Kane's
Am I
heart a
okay?
little bit.
We didn't make any noise, did we?
Oh, look at Sid.
A
He was
little.
the only one who would have cast a verbal spell.
Oh wait, I could cast. Actually, what I meant. I know I said dispel magic. Could I have cast counterspell because it was a reaction?
No, I'm gonna function it as if it was dispel magic.
Okay, so then that was verbal.
Counter spell wouldn't have done anything. It wasn't a spell.
Okay. So perfect then. So that
Yeah.
is. I don't know.
Let's be moving then.
Yeah,
There's a
we
there,
should.
we can go back out and try the main hall, but there's a door over here.
Oscar, tell your
Careful, Oscar.
friend. Bye. We gotta go.
Yeah, just
I want to talk to it.
Oh, you can talk to plants, can't you, Oscar?
Pat
I'll
said
be right back.
Oscar.
Well, I assume Oscar can because he's a druid.
That's true.
All right, I'm back. Okay, so what's going on?
I'm waiting to see if there's anyone in this room.
Oh, are you placing your ear to the door? Are you cracking it open? How are you looking in?
Is there a window in the door, or is it
No.
just solid wood?
This
Okay.
is a solid wall, and there are two doors. There's a door here and a door here.
Okay, I'm gonna stick my ear to this door.
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Shit. If I cast Hunter's Sense, that gets rid of Pass Without a Trace, and I will keep Pass Without a Trace up. I have plus 12 to this, so 26.
A 26. You don't hear anything. As you listen closer, you're waiting. You hear now, as you're about to kind of like say that there's nobody there, you hear then a guard's voice, as he is clearly a guard because he speaks with a bit more authority and less kind of beaten down, worn down pride and everything. He goes, talking to somebody clearly. Yes, I'll do it. I don't know why I'm always the one to. I'm sorry, sir. Yes, I'll do it. As you hear a loud, like grinding sound, as something latches, and then you hear a bit of a growl as he goes, okay, I've brought you something. They told you I'm sorry if I woke you. Please don't hurt me. You hear a bit of mumbling, like a mumble scream, like a mumble, like somebody's clearly tied up and bound up. As you hear him, here you go, throwing something in as it hits stone floor and skids. You hear more mumbled screams for help as the grinding happens again. You hear a, oh, I'm glad I'm not that person. And then you hear a door open and shut. And then it goes silent.
Okay, I'll listen for another 10 to 15 seconds to make sure they don't come back, and then I'll let Zoe know that this room is clear, but someone is being held captive in there somewhere.
Or was.
No, is. The guard left after throwing what I assume is food to them.
The door that you three are standing next to, the handle begins to jiggle as you can now hear two people talking. On the like kind of like mumbling, talking to each other on the other side as the doorknob begins to jiggle and
I am immediately
set
going
of
through this door.
Yeah. Yeah.
set of keys is being jiggled as it's starting to get unlocked. Oscar kind of slides, gets like pushed in as well. Sif, do you move in or do you stay?
He said
Sif is going to move in, yeah.
Sif is gonna move in. Okay. Yeah, you slide in as right before you guys shut the door, two people walk in and notice the plant is in the corner. Did he attack you? No, sir. No. No. Well, okay. Hey, you there, creature. Why are you so God damn it. As you guys are now in what clearly is a work office, but there are people on the other side of this door. You have to be quiet. But you are in his primary office, it seems. As a large wooden desk sits with what looks to be a grimoire open and turned to a page concerning chronology or time magic.
Ooh, I want to try to read it, see if I know anything.
Yeah, wizard stuff. I'm gonna see if I can help them see the grimoire.
Both of you guys can roll me either Arcana or Investigation. As Kane, you approach an area that looks to be talking about that seems to have information about liches.
Ooh.
I don't like that.
17 for Sif.
30-20.
30-20. Both
They-
of you. What? Go ahead.
I was gonna say, the guard left this room, so
Yes.
where is the other door?
Well, that's a good question. There seems to be. Well, right here is the other door. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, but wherever that sliding was going on, you have no idea.
When you're done with
Mhm.
Zoe and Sif, I would like to make an investigation check.
Very well.
Yeah.
So, both of you are looking over this grimoire as the page that is currently turned to is a spell that seems to slow the time around an individual. It's designed to make everything move at basically half speed. However, you can see cliff notes on the side about something about using the art of the arcane eye to strategically place this spell. A few dates and times are labeled. There is one that's labeled 11:20. We'll say like 17:34, and at 2 p.m. And then there's another one that says 11:21 at 1 a.m. Another one that says 04:05 at 6 p.m. and something like that. Yeah, there's just a few random dates. You can clearly see that he's using something to strategically place spells.
So are these past dates or future
These are
dates?
past dates.
Okay.
Probably about a year past.
Oh, okay. Huh. Is this spell one I know?
This is a much more increased mainly because its duration is until basically until whatever magic runs out. It's been redevised by artificers to function off an arcane battery. So it is a combination between Glyph of Warding, the slow spell, and so that's basically what it is. It's a much stronger slow spell that can be strategically placed.
You want it. Flipping through the book, is there any more information about?
As you go to turn the page,
Oh no.
suddenly a glyph below it activates.
Oh fuck me. Oh no.
As the whole room fills with darkness, and I need all of you to roll me dexterity at disadvantage as the room explodes.
Oh my.
We haven't cast detect magic either.
Nope.
Dexterity
I
save.
was just
Dexterity
about
save, yep.
to. God damn it.
So those of you who rely on sight and don't have anything to help you here will be at disadvantage because you are blinded by the darkness spell.
Ha!
was
I
it
have
say?
blind sight.
Dexterity save.
What was the DC? Because I got 17.
Is this a spell?
17 with yes, it is a spell.
Yep, with disadvantage.
Okay, you succeed with the 17.
27.
Oh, at disadvantage?
Yeah, at disadvantage.
Well, it's plain because of advantage against spells.
Yeah, so 15, you fail. All right. So, Each one of you will take, it'll be a 66, but those who succeeded take half. But it will kind of alert some people here. So that's 17 damage to you, Zoe. And that is 8 damage to Sif and Kane. But now as the massive explosion goes off, the darkness fades, and you can start to hear like this person starting to kind of like try to get his way into the door. Oscar I forgot to roll Oscars. My bad.
If we didn't lock
Oscar's
the
also
door...
taking the 17. Oscar's locked the door.
Okay, perfect. I was gonna say, can I
Oscar,
it like the other way?
Yeah, Oscar locked the door as he's like getting up from the explosion. Guys, I'm trying to get in.
Okay. Can I very, very quickly do that investigation?
Yeah. Because you weren't concussed as much as everyone else, you and Sif, so you definitely still have your mind about you. The book is gone, by the way. Nice. As you're looking around, you spot slight scratching on the floor next to this bookcase right here. You realize that there is a really, really worn down spot on this bookcase, on this reading ottoman, reading altar, and you kind of like push it, and the whole thing slides open, revealing a secret door.
Can I hear the person calling for help?
No.
Oh no.
But the door begins to, you can now hear as the guards on the other side say, "Get out of the way, servant," as one of them is starting to ram his shoulder into the door.
I'm just
we
gonna
need
look
to
at
go.
the rest of the party.
We have no choice.
No.
Go.
Stealth
Fire,
mission
if we can.
failed. Stealth mission
No,
failed.
does he say that?
Shut up, Oscar.
Oh my god.
Sif!
Sif, let's go.
They're fucking
You will
yelling
wait
out.
and yoink him in here.
Are we closing this thing behind us?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, that's the thing is, if they already know we're in here, I'd rather fireball this room before I leave it.
You want to turn around and fireball it as the door is shutting?
Well, the thing is, too, if we're gonna lose whatever the fuck's in here, unless we're gonna kill those guys.
Most of the main books in here already been destroyed from the first fireball.
Yeah. Well, there's already a fireball going on. Damn, you think it's gonna anyone would? Let's find out.
Could target the altar to make it not open again.
Do it.
Oh,
Do
you
it.
know what? Let's
Do
do
it.
that then. But let's hope
Yeah.
there's another way
Oh
out.
my god.
Give me a quick arcane
we're
roll.
fucked.
Give me a quick arcane roll for you to be able to delay the burst just long enough for it to for the door to close.
18%.
18. Okay. Yeah, you what does it look like as the door is shutting? What does it look like when you like force your spell to have a momentary, like almost like a forced failure, but then immediately respark at the moment the door shuts? What does that kind of like look like? What does the fireball look like? Because it's been kind of altered by your arcane control.
So normally, what Sif would do, and he doesn't know that he could do this, but he would have used green flame blade, but with the whole thinking that this is going right now, he pulls the blade real quick, and instead of a green flame that would come out, the fireball shot out. Premature,
Nice.
a premature ejacu fireball or whatever.
It was going real weird there. But yeah, as the door shuts, you hear a massive boom as a bit of like the door had just like what you guys didn't notice is that the door had just been opened. The moment that fireball hit, it shot the guards backwards as they hit and landed. The plant had like decided to finally, this is his moment to lash out, and it grabbed them, pulling them into it. And you can what you don't hear is just the screaming sounds of metal crushing into body as plants are ripping these guards apart.
Good. I'm sure the plant deserves its own little revenge. I feel bad for slashing at it. I was just trying to save my friend, okay?
But now you guys find yourself here. The door is here that you kind of came through.
Let's make the same mistake a second time and start casting detect magic.
Very well. As you go ahead and cast
Yeah.
detect magic. You feel
I
like a
just grab it.
dark. Well, yeah.
Oh, no.
Go ahead.
Okay.
No, go ahead.
Alright.
Go ahead.
Thank you. So as he begins to whisper the spell, a little crease in the middle of his forehead begins to form as it splits side to side to his temple, and then opens up, revealing a purpley animalistic kind of eyeball as it begins to look around, searching for things that have magic.
Awesome. All right, as you are searching this area, you feel this like almost dense, like primal, I would say like twisted fey magic, like a dark, shadowy magic. Almost like what you kind of felt when you were next to Gorez. This like almost innate, darker spin on fey magic. Best put through the studies you've done, you've kind of like understood is Shadowfell magic.
Ooh,
Is the
I will
words that
relay
come
that.
up.
This feels like Shadowfell magic.
What?
Fucking great.
There's something in here with you, as you guys can hear something brushing against boxes. It is dark in here, by the way. It is very dark in here.
Fuck, we don't even have to be quiet anymore. What's your name?
You hear nothing when it comes to an answer.
Fuck, I tried.
And if you begin to move, let me know. I can barely see you.
I'm gonna start moving with my dark
can't
vision.
see me.
Oh fuck!
All
Well,
right.
he's gonna mage hand kind of grab in front of him and try to latch on, because
I mean, wait, hold on. Does Yone have Devil Sight?
I do not.
Oh. Why?
Cause I took other things instead for the flavor.
As you
Nobody
step
can
out,
see
Sif.
me.
As you step out, Sif, candles ignite on either side over here.
Oh fuck!
Kind of
Great.
casting shadows on all of these barrels here.
If you're gonna kill us, make it a quick death, please.
As more shifting can be heard. Can you all give me a perception check? Now that there is some light in here.
29.
Oh no, 11.
15.
Awesome.
And
I will roll its stealth.
I'm gonna guidance then with flavor it as the eyeball, trying to look for it also. It's a
Ooh,
D4.
man.
I just
If,
imagine a Saren's eye.
Oh, no.
If Kane hadn't rolled that 29, you guys would have been surprised here. But right as the Sif gets next to a barrel. Hold on one second. I gotta get an actual token here. Okay, here we go. Boom. What size are you? Large. Okay. Out of the shadow, suddenly a draconic. Best thing I can do is kind of show you what it looks like. 1 second. I gotta get the image up. You see a like purplish, shadowy, draconic figure with like these boneless, like skinny wings as it's pulling itself out of shadow and is about to attack Sif. What do you do, Kane? You're the only one that spots it.
I am grabbing Sif and ripping him out of the way.
Go ahead and move him where you'd like to.
Okay. Yep. Come here. And if necessary, I will flavor that as taking the blow for him.
Yeah, but I mean, no, because you spotted it, so yeah. You kind of like almost like shove your shoulder against its mouth, like its rather large mouth, as it was about to almost like completely consume Sif from the shadows. You shove it in with your shoulder, shoulder check it, pushing Sif, like grabbing his leather armor and ripping back.
Oh no, I instinctively grab him by the scruff of the neck because I'm a hunter.
As now all three of you, and then as Oscar turns the corner, he also sees it, and he is just, why is it always something dark? Why has it gotta be something always shadowy and dangerous? As now we go into combat.
Bum, bum, bum.
Works.
All right, first up is Sif.
What?
Okay. I could fireball us.
How?
With
Roll initiative a long time ago.
because remember you guys rolled the initiatives earlier, and he got a 21. You got an
Oh.
18.
I thought he got something lower than that. My bad.
Nope. All right,
Okay.
go ahead, Sif.
Sif is going to, let's see, gonna use my canine ability, agility. And then he is going
well.
to, so that will make my movement speed right now doubled. It will make it, what? With mobile, I thought I had. Oh, because I didn't put on Blade Song. Okay, let me put on bonus action Blade Song. So now
Fair.
I have 100 walking speed. He is going to move Kane. Bam. Bam. He's going to move bam. And it's about 10, 20, 30, whatever. Another 5 feet. I'm going to action attack, and I will make it a. As a 23 to hit.
23 does hit.
This is going to be magical piercing. The second attack, I'm going to do the. If it does hit, that is 9 piercing damage.
Ooh, nice.
Second attack is going to be a booming blade on that. That is a 16 to hit for the booming blade.
A 16 just hits.
Okay, so I haven't done booming blade in so long. Let's see. Okay, so he's going to take a D8 right now. He takes 7 thunder damage. And if he moves, he will take another damage, and then I have to roll the attack for the hit. That is 9 for the piercing damage. And then I'm going to run 5. Ooh, I don't know if I want to get in the middle of all these barrels. Can I free action, or would it be an action to like see if maybe perception or whatever? What
It would
it's in
be
these barrels?
you perception wise will run off your passive. So what's your passive?
Oh, that's perfect actually. Passive 15.
All right. 15. They are they're hard to tell in this dim light, but as you are checking, like as you're running close to it, you smell what smells like very dense black powder.
Guys, get the fuck out of here! If he blows anything, or he has any type of shit, we're gonna blow the fuck up. Bam, bam.
Yeah, as you continue to run.
I'm
Is
going
that the
to
end of your turn?
end my turn at the bottom of these stairs. How far is it?
You want to?
From
Oh,
top-
it's deep.
No, well, from this level.
Oh, from right
to-
there, it's 10 feet.
Okay, perfect. I have jumped down right down there.
Okay, so as Sif he attacks the creature twice, he sprints away, catching with his wolf-like smelling. He smells clear, dense black powder, like extremely explosive black powder. He yells out that you guys all need to get out of there. As you can see, spouts of flame start to build up in this creature's mouth. It moves as a reaction to get in your guys' way, as we'll end the session right there.